Tell me, what are some games that involve zombies? Maybe a little Resident Evil. Maybe you like to survive a lot of rounds and you play some Call of Duty Zombies. Yes. Or maybe, you dirty rascal, you, some Dead Rising. Don't get me wrong, if you said any of those titles, those are good. But nothing will ever truly be as great as Left 4 Dead 2 was. Don't get me wrong, Left 4 Dead 1 is a great game. I just preferred the second one. Hell, Zoe was my gamer girl crush for a while. Put her on the body pillow and put me next to her. And it's all good, right? But the amount of time I put into Left 4 Dead 2 will never be matched. It was really, truly my favorite game at one point. Every day after school, doesn't matter who account I was on, I played Left 4 Dead 2. I really wish Xbox kind of kept track of how much time you played, because I know my Steam really doesn't do it justice. But I really think that the impressive part about Left 4 Dead 2 is just how active it is today. I guarantee you get on Xbox Live right now, go in there, and you will still find people to play a game. Now, I originally wrote this script in November of 2019, right before the game was turning 10 years old, but stuff kinda happened, and now I'm getting to it now. Better late than never, and now the game is officially 10 years old. And I want to talk about it. So back in 2008, or whatever, this little small studio called Turtle Rock created a game called Left 4 Dead. And it was all I played when my parents bought it. There was something so unique about the formula that I feel hasn't been done before in many games. And in fact, it's actually inspired games now. You got Earthfall, you got World War Z, you got some other third game that I can't think of at the moment. So you better believe your balls that when a sequel was coming out, I was pretty pumped for it. But not only was there a sequel coming out, they released a demo to the sequel. So I was about 10 years old when the game came out, and Left 4 Dead 2 demo was all I played, for real. It was a campaign on the parish. You picked 4 new characters. P.S. Ellis is the best. Fight me. Change my mind. New infected. New weapons. And oh, hello there. I see. Is that a melee weapon by chance? Don't mind if I do. Oh, wow, you spoil me. Needless to say, I was pretty hooked on the demo. I played it all the way up until the fateful day of November 17th, 2009. Or as us gamers like to call it, the release day for Left 4 Dead 2. Not only is Left 4 Dead 2 just a fantastic game in its own right, considering it's a sequel to a game I thought was already pretty good, and amplified it like a sequel should, it blows it out of the water in this category. So pretty much I've been looking at this game while talking about it with a pretty thick layer of nostalgia glasses. But you know what? It's my video, so shut up. It's a great game. But I do want to break it down in some points, so let's just kind of have some fun with this.
Guess you wonder where I...
Now, I'm not really going to go into the story of this game. If you want to watch a story, I recommend watching Wow Such Gaming's videos. He is pretty much, he does other stuff, but he's essentially a Left 4 Dead channel, and he's great. His channel will be in the description below. Check it out if you're interested in the story, because that's not my job. That is his. Tell him Storm sent you. Don't worry. You'll know what it means. In Left 4 Dead 2, there's only 6 campaigns that follow the Left 4 Dead 2 story. So that means the remake levels that you get by purchasing the DLC, and also the sacrifice. And yes, I know the sacrifice is leading up to the passing that Bill dies in. I know. But for this video, I'm not gonna add it. They're good map, just not gonna add them in the video. Each campaign is broke up in 5 chapters, and they surprisingly flow well. Like for instance, in Dark Carnival, 1 minute you're running through the attraction park, you know, probably shooting up a little peanut gallery, doing your thing. Next, you're chasing a roller coaster, trying to survive and get to the other to turn the alarm off. But it feels like it's all connected to that same world that you spawned in. You got Dead Center, The Passing, Dark Carnival, Swamp Fever, Hard Rain, The Parish, and they're all good campaigns. Passing being the best. But not only are there campaigns, we got game modes too, like Scavenger, the returning survival, mutation modes, which allow you to do all kinds of stuff like Give Fest, where it's just you and the boys getting together, all getting your brews, your chips, and your M60s and belting down zombies. But then there's also modes like Tank, where all the special infected who are players are tanks, and there can be 4 of them at a time, and it's chaos. I'd like to talk about the music because I find the music in this game to be very important to the player's experience, okay? The music's very cool in this game because as you progress through the campaigns or do like a special little mode or whatever, the music progresses with you as if it's following along with you, as it's right next to you on your way to a picnic. Each campaign has its own rendition of the main Left 4 Dead 2 theme. And that's cool because when you're running through Swamp Fever, you hear it played by banjos and other redneck instruments. Sorry, I didn't mean to call it like that. But it's true. And that's a really nice touch. I really dig it. Kind of like what Super Mario did in Super Mario World, where it was mostly just, every level was just a rendition of one song. But let's not get too light here, because there are some moments where the music make you, well, it's a nut up or shut up moment, let me say. Allow me to set the tone. Close your eyes real quick. I want you to visualize something. Imagine you're low on health. Probably a gray screen, not gonna lie. That shit gets scary. Bullets are low, you're not sure you're gonna make it, and all of a sudden you hear, suddenly, zombies everywhere with maybe like 1 or 2 special infected. You're fighting, you're slashing, you're shooting, and it introduces this new element of horror, which I find works so well for this type of game, because you're not sure if you're going to make it out of that. Or when you're doing that tough final wave of the ending and you hear, oh God, you gotta go, get to the boat, get to the boat, get to the boat, go, go. But let's not forget, imagine all of that. And then you hear, now, okay, let me level with you for. There's really only a couple things in this world that really strikes fear in my heart. The tank theme on an expert run, being stranded in the middle of the ocean, and my boy Naked Jake never uploading again. But let's focus on the first one I said. You hear this theme, and your butt cheeks pucker. You are ready for the fight of your life. You look around. You don't know what it is. Suddenly, your screen starts shaking. You go, whoa, this is something big. You turn around and you suddenly see this big, mammoth-looking thing. And worst of all, if it hits you, that's a massive strike. And if you're on expert, that's a one-hit down.
Guess you wonder where I've been.
But you know what was really great of that? If this moment was silent, it would maybe just strike in like a little fear. You know, you'd see it and go, oh, whoa, whatever. But that music builds up the tension. You feel uneasy. And the fact that the music made you do that alone is beautiful. Basically, if you haven't guessed from this video, I just really like Left 4 Dead 2. And I wanted to talk about it. It's turning 10. That's a pretty big deal for me. I've been playing this game since it first came out, like a lot of you guys probably did if you clicked on this video. It really does mean a lot to me to see this game still stand strong, especially with that Dying Light DLC, which I thought was kind of lame. Just to see how interested people are still in Left 4 Dead 2, I don't know, it's kind of cool. But it's because the game still holds up. That's why people are still playing to this day, and God bless you, Valve.